And Laura's here later in the sport. Laura, can I guess what have you got for us this evening?
You guessed for me, Rebecca.
France? More
France. It is more France, yeah. The Women's World Cup, of course, we've been catching up with the squad out there. Amy Irons and our sports news correspondent Chris McLaughlin are out there speaking to the team, Shelley Kerr, about how they're feeling ahead of Sunday's game against England. Whilst I've been out doing that, I've been on a wee trip of my own in Glasgow. Yes, Ashfield Stadium, home of the Glasgow Tigers, because there's a massive speedway event happening on Saturday night, the Speedway Grand Prix World Championship qualifier on Saturday night. So they're hosting that. Loads of big names going to that. So we've been finding out how they came about hosting it. It's the Nations League semi-final. England are leading Netherlands 1-0 so far. We'll have the latest later on in the sport.
Fantastic. Lots of stuff on the go.
Indeed, yes. Busy.
Thanks, Laura. Now, we're still keen on spending money, but we're less inclined to flash the cash. The physical pound in... Well, it's time for all of tonight's sport now with Laura McGhie.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. Good evening. It's just 3 days until the biggest match in Scottish women's football history. That's when the national side start their first ever World Cup campaign against England in Nice. Our very own Amy Irons is there already on the French south coast. Well, here in Nice. Well, staying with football, and England are up against the Netherlands for a place in the Nations League final. England were awarded... Novak Djokovic moved a step closer to holding all 4 tennis majors at the same time as he advanced to the semi-final of the French Open, the Roland Garros. Now, Australian rugby star Israel Folau is seeking substantial remedies after being sacked for a social media post saying hell awaits gay people. Folau had his contract terminated in April after the controversial Instagram post. A devout Christian. And that's all your sport from me for tonight.
Thank you very much. Are you looking forward to the football?
I am indeed, very much so. I'm going to be watching at home on Sunday night.
We'll all have our fingers crossed.
Yes.
Thanks very much.
See you later.
Hello, Christopher.